Om Namah Shivaya, Om Amriteshwari Namah. Today, I, Rupak Mistry of class 9B, is going to narrate a story which has a very valuable moral. We will be discussing about the moral of the story at the end of this video. So let's start the story. The name of the story is The Little Girl, and as the name suggests, this is a story about a little girl named Kezia who misunderstands her father and usually remains scared of him. Kezia scares her father because of her father's strict and tough nature. Every morning before going to work, Kezia's father would give Kezia a casual kiss, and to this Kezia responded with "Goodbye, father." Every morning when Kezia's father left the home, Kezia felt a glad sense of relief. And in the evening, when Kezia's father returned home, Kezia would stand quietly near the staircase and listen to her father ordering loudly to her mother and grandmother about bringing the tea, slippers and newspapers. Then soon Kezia's mother would call her name and ask her to take off the pair of boots of her father. Kezia would quietly go to the drawing room, and when she opens the door of the drawing room, she finds her father looking at her over her spectacles in a way that frightens little Kezia. Kezia quietly moved towards her father, and when she was opening the boots of her father asked her that whether she was a good girl or not today, and Kezia stammered a bit and said that she doesn't know. Noticing this stammering of Kezia, her father replied in a loud voice that if she stammers like that, then her mother would have to take her to doctor. Then Kezia's father also spoke to his own mother and said that she should teach Kezia something and Kezia should not stay in this brink of suicide. Kezia imagined her father to be a big giant. On Sunday afternoons, Kezia's grandmother would send her to spend a time with her parents. As Kezia entered the drawing room, she finds her mother reading newspaper and her father sleeping on the couch with a handkerchief on his face. Kezia would feel neglected. One day, Kezia caught cold and she was indoors with her grandmother. Her grandmother suggested her that her father's birthday was coming nearer, and so she should make a pin cushion as a gift for her father, and handed Kezia with a piece of fine silk cloth. Kezia, with a lot of hard work, made a nice covering of the cushion but was unable to find any stuffing for it. While grandmother was outdoors, Kezia went to her mother's room to search for some stuffing, and she found some papers lying on a table. Kezia took all the papers and tore them into very small pieces and used them as stuffing. That night there was a hue and cry in the house. Father's speech for the great port authority was missing. Servants were asked and questioned, and finally it was found that Kezia tore the pages. Kezia was scolded by her parents and she was punished by her father, and her father bit her in her palms. Kezia tried to explain her father that she did all this for her father's birthday, but that did not have an impact. This incident made Kezia even more alienated to her father. Mr. McDonald's is a person who resides next to Kezia's residence. Every evening, Kezia would watch Mr. McDonald's playing with his 5 children, and she would think that she is unlucky to have a father like that. One day, suddenly, Kezia's mother fell ill and she went to hospital with grandmother, so Kezia was left alone in the home. At the night, Alice, their maid, said to Kezia that she should not scream at the night and wake her tired father. But at the night, Kezia had a nightmare and she screamed loudly. When she opened her eyes, she found her father near her. Father lifted Kezia into her arms and she took Kezia to his bedroom. Father slept with Kezia on his chest. Father was tired, so he slept before Kezia. When Kezia was sleeping, she was able to hear the heartbeat of his father, and she realized that her father not only have a big body but also a very big heart. So our story is over and we learned one very valuable lesson from this story. We learned that our parents are never wrong with us. They scold us just for our own betterment, and so we should obey them and listen to them. At last, I would have one request to you. If you find some value from this video, share it with others who need it, because your one sharing can change someone's life.